And we can't say her name? We can't put her on the back of no dang on football jerseys, NBA jerseys or nothing like. We can't do any of that for her. She was going to be a nurse, which means she was going to be helping all sorts of people. She's the hero. What is really on Folkios and Folkoramas? I'm Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man. Welcome to my channel, Model Renaissance Man. If you are someone that's been subscribed to my channel for a long time, double check to make sure that you are. But if you are fairly new to the channel, get an idea of what this channel is about. What do? Go to my channel, click on playlist. All these different things I do on this channel. See all these different thumbnails? Those are all different categories of things that I do on this channel, from comedy to cooking to DIY when it comes to fixing cars. There's a lot of things I do on this channel. So check the channel out in its entirety before you subscribe. I'm pretty sure you'll find something on here that you like. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Appreciate you guys all being here. Make sure you do everything I told you to do at the beginning of this video. If you would, please. I have another YouTube channel called Man, Husband, Father. I also have another YouTube channel, incognito, pretty much it's in the works right now. I've devoted nothing more than to posting shorts. It's called Meme Stream Media Shorts. Would appreciate if you guys all went over there and follow me over there. So we got to talk about this, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know I did this story on this beautiful young woman who lost her life, especially when it's somebody that I feel like is a fellow sister when they're going into the medical world. Laken Riley, as you all know, lost her life to a senseless, disgusting, hope they burn in hell like type individual who did this heinous thing to this young woman. Heinous. I'm going to show you all the video and give you all a little update on what all happened. But before I do that, if y'all don't mind, hit the like button for me real quick. For those that don't know the story, you're getting ready to hear it right now. Check it out.
We are learning new details about the brutal murder of Laken Riley. The arrest report says, quote, Jose Antonio Ibarra did commit the offense of aggravated battery when he maliciously caused bodily harm to another by seriously disfiguring her body or a member thereof by disfiguring her skull. It's wordy, but it's horrific. Bill Kausert's a Georgia state senator, and he joins me now. We all know that the Biden administration is doing nothing to prevent tragedies like this. But in Georgia, you and your fellow Republicans are hoping to do something about it. What is your plan to prevent the next tragedy from happening in the Peach State?
Well, first of all, it's just a devastating loss of a beautiful, vibrant young woman, and it's been just horrible for my community there in Athens, Georgia. It's so senseless. There's no explanation for it. There's no connection between these people. And it just points back to the failed border policy, the lack of any immigration control in this country. Biden has consciously decided not to enforce our laws, and you have a flood of illegal immigrants coming in, and very high percentage of these people are criminals, foreign agents. It is just really unfathomable that we will tolerate this, and it trickles down. My local community in Athens has been deemed a sanctuary city. They did a resolution back in 2019 welcoming undocumented illegal immigrants. Our sheriff's department does not cooperate with ICE. This gentleman had been arrested at least a couple of times before this incident. No consequences, just released. It's just devastating. We have a policy in Georgia that we have forbidden sanctuary cities. Many cities carefully word their resolutions welcoming undocumented people to not use the term sanctuary city, but it's very clear. These are the foreseeable expected consequences of open borders, sanctuary cities, lack of cooperation with federal enforcement.
According to the proposals that I read, residents could seek tax refunds if their local governments are not enforcing immigration laws, and could actually penalize sheriffs that do not coordinate with the feds. Do you think that the Biden administration is going to fight you on any of this?
Well, I think the Biden administration has made it clear that they have an open borders policy. The Democratic Party fought Donald Trump for years as his first priority. He said, let's seal the border, let's build a wall, let's stop the inflow of these really totally unvetted people. We don't know anything about them, but it's sure coming home to roost now. Trump had the right idea. Let's seal the border, and then let's deal with the problem Biden reversed that totally and said, let's open the borders, and here's what you get.
All right, so after all that, you guys heard all that, which is completely ridiculous. It's crazy. I know it can tick y'all off. It's amazing to me. Let a white person do something to a black person. You got all hell breaking loose. We need to do better. Y'all had black lives. Look, if racism is absolutely 100%, without a shadow of a doubt, seen, prosecuted, I'm with y'all. But my point of saying that is that if somebody does something to a black person and they're the opposite color, all hell will break loose. They want to rise up, march. Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, NAACP, Kendi, all of them want to show up, right? In this case, one of our own Americans lost their life to an illegal who had committed crimes before and should have been deported. But what I want y'all to pay attention to is this. Pay attention to this video and what's said at the end. Watch this.
As we have just gotten word, as you look live at the House floor, screen left, the House has just passed the Laken Riley Act on a bipartisan basis. This is the bill that requires federal authorities to detain undocumented immigrants charged with theft in the U.S. after the nursing student Laken Riley, pictured on the right side of your screen, was killed by an illegal immigrant who had previously been arrested and released. Final vote tally was 251 to 170. 37 Dems voted yes. 170 Dems voted no. All GOP members in attendance did vote yes.
The Democrats said no. Look, as a parent, do you know how big of a smack in the face that is? Yet the Democrats are the ones that always talk about, we're for the black people. Now you are, Ty, what does this have to do with black people? If Nikki Haley is brown, then my God, this girl definitely is brown. It is a kick in the face to the parents to see these Dems say, we don't believe that if an illegal person commit a crime as heinous as what happened to your daughter, that they should be deported immediately, never able to come back into the United States. Dems said no. Now, shout out to the GOP, who all of them said, yes, they need to be deported. Get out of the United States. I say this, I don't give a good goddamn gonna care. If you were here in the United States and you illegal, if you steal a piece of candy, bye. Get out. You're not supposed to be in there anyway. But if it wasn't for you stealing a piece of candy, we wouldn't even have known. Get your butt out. They are showing you guys what they feel about you. They are showing you Americans what they feel about you. Now, Ty, no, because when Trump was in that, no. If this stuff would have came to fruition like it did right now, I would have been on it as well. I don't care who is the president. It's my point is that our own American sister lost her life to an illegal. Y'all want to get the screen? He beat her to where she was unrecognizable. Her skull was crushed. We don't know if her teeth was missing. Gums and stuff all out. Jaw broken. Eyes blown out. Eyeball hanging out. Face completely crushed. And you would say, I don't think that he should be deported and taken back. I don't think. Okay, so can we do public hanging? Y'all, I know. I'm sorry. Forgive me, y'all. Forgive me. It just makes me so upset that it is an all-outright war. Y'all, listen to me when I tell y'all this. Can y'all not see that this is Satan's group? I'm not calling every Democrat Satanist or anything like that, but can y'all not see that if you have it, they're putting it in y'all? How much more clear do y'all want it? It's as clear as the air between me and that camera y'all see. It's that clear. Look what happened in worlds where there's criminals doing things like they're doing right now. And even in cartoons show it. We always conquer evil. In this case, you better not say nothing to evil. You better not try to bring justice to evil. You better not try to stop the evil yourself. You better not be a law individual such as a police officer and stop evil. You better not do that or you gonna be in trouble. It's like they're showing us this all belongs to the devil. This all belongs to evil. Evil is the right. Doing wrong is the right thing, because if you try to correct that, you're going to be in trouble. Doing wrong, murdering people, killing people, graping people. Yeah, I said grape as in, because YouTube have a thing with that. Doing these sexual heinous acts to people is the norm. It should be expected. And if you say something against it or do something against it, you in trouble. What kind of sense is that? So now that it passed the Senate, I know y'all like, yeah, woohoo, but it's still, it passed the House. It passed the House. We were, yay, woohoo, that's one step, but now it has to make its way to the Senate. It makes its way to the Senate, then it goes to, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Where I sign where? Okay. Hey, who are you? It goes to him. Now, don't be surprised if it don't get that far. Why? The White House won't even address this young woman now. They won't even address her. Y'all made the people, man, y'all were putting dang on stickers and buttons and names all with criminals on y'all. George Floyd was on football jerseys, basketball jerseys. Y'all taking a knee. Y'all doing all these things. Breonna Taylor. Say her name. Say her name. Say these police officers, what they did. Jacob Blake was on the back of football helmets, and he came out and said that he was wrong. He was trying to harm his own baby mama. Then he was trying to take the kids, kidnapping. Then he went to the car and was getting ready to reach for a knife while the police then were trying to tase him. Got shot 6 times. All hell, bro. They should have shot him those 6 times. He wasn't even doing nothing. He was just being black. That's all he was doing. He was going to the car to let the police officers them know that the kids was in the car because it was too hot. And y'all put his name on y'all jersey. This young woman was in school doing the right thing, getting ready to go and help the world in nursing. Heal people, treat people, make their lives better. This is what she was getting ready to do. She gets murdered by an illegal who we have many times ran into in the United States, and they let him just keep on roaming around. And we can't say her name? We can't put her on the back of no dang on football jerseys, NBA jerseys, or nothing like. We can't do any of that for her? She just needed to be black. If only she was black. We wouldn't even say it was a Venezuelan man that killed her. We'd say it was a white Venezuelan man that killed this black woman. All hell would have. White people, where are y'all groups at? Like, do y'all got any groups? Do y'all got like a white people's group? Do y'all got, this woman obviously looked like she, like I said, if Nikki Haley is brown, this girl definitely is brown. Are there any groups that's going to march for her? Are there any sports teams that will say her name, put her name on their jersey, anything like that? Is it? That's why you need to throw race out the window. Who gives a freaking care about race? It should be about right and wrong. That's it. But she's not going to get that because the world is backwards right now. Y'all are a bunch of Fruit Loops in here. I swear y'all are. Man, every time you see black people, criminals. You are trying to make heroes out of criminals? She was going to be a real hero, saving lives. George Floyd destroyed lives. Jacob Blake was destroying lives. Breonna Taylor, look at what she was doing. She was caught up in drug stuff. She was destroying lives, and most likely your lives, Negroes. George Floyd was harming your lives, Negroes. Jacob Blake was harming your lives, Negroes. Oh, here you tired. You just hate your. No. I'm calling out wrong. You Negroes are the ones that keep saying, why you keep saying Negroes? Because that's the way I can get your dang on attention. All those, Breonna Taylor, Jacob Blake, George Floyd, how were they attributed to society? How are they attributing? They were harming black communities more than anybody. She was going to be a nurse, which means she was going to be helping all sorts of people. She's the hero. Y'all backwards as all get up. Anyway, y'all, I'm sorry. I started getting crazy on this. I told y'all because this stuff pisses me off. Please do me a favor. Click that like button so this video can be circulated to Laken Riley family. If y'all ever see this video, I want a person saying, I'm so sorry for y'all loss. This is one of the greatest loss that could have happened. It couldn't have happened to a better man. This couldn't have happened to I can't even get the words out because it just pisses me off. This couldn't have happened to a more innocent person than what she was going to be doing. It couldn't have. And I'm so sorry for y'all loss. I pray to God just send your whole family comfort through this. I do pray that somehow, some way, which I know will be really hard, that down the road, y'all will be able to forgive this so y'all can move on and not hold on to that hurt. But I know it's going to take some time. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's crazy to me. And I really do hope that y'all really do get past this. With that being said, folks, make sure y'all get into your cell phones. Help circulate this video. If anybody watching this video might know the family, please show them this video. Show them that there is some people out there that really do care about what happened to her. Get into those cell phones. Let somebody know about this channel. Recommend this channel. And encourage them to subscribe to this channel if you would, please. I'm Ty Smith, model Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. But most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.